I love it. Every week, I want to do it. The music gets me going, man.
I know it's coming, and it always gets me every time.
It feels so good to yell and scream on a Thursday. I love it. I'm Greg T. That's Jamie. This is The Bro Show. Jamie, tell us all about today's show.
We're featuring my boy Darren Conway. He's the owner of Pier 13.
Yeah.
He's a good friend of mine. It's a great time. We're both Central Jersey guys. He grew up in Hazlitt. I'm from Lawrence Harbor. And then we have my right-hand man, Todd Annese here, Eat Clean Bro, executive chef, director of culinary, production, all this stuff. So just tying it back, like some hospitality topics, some food topics. Just, we're in the industry. So figure we kick the can down the hall and talk food, talk places to go, talk Jersey news, talk gossip, The
only thing I'm nervous about is that when you bring like real close friends in here, that it could be a show off the rails today.
It will be. Yeah. And if you're offended by the F word, maybe now is the time you tune out.
Oh, geez, gonna be one of those shows, man.
It's New Jersey. I mean, we say those things.
Hey, listen, why don't you tell everybody about you're doing a big golf outing in August?
Yeah, we actually just dropped the Bro Mountain. It's honestly, by the time this airs, it's gonna be sold out. It's probably actually already sold out, and it's gonna air in 2 weeks. So we're doing Bro Mountain at my house. That you're not even gonna be able to get to go there if you hear this because it's gonna be sold out.
Okay.
Golf outing too will most likely sell out. Like last year, it sold out in 4 days. This year, I'll probably half the time. So when we release the invitation, it'll probably be already.
And what are you
out.
doing the golf outing for?
Children's Specialized Hospital. It's like the charity that we work with. So my wife, some of my friends' wives, Troy and Ashley Sears, Salamanda Vitale, we were all working together to just put on great charity events that are engaging in the community, great networking.
And you're doing it at a great place at Trump's golf course.
Yeah, right in Colts Neck, man.
Nice.
Trump Golf Course in Colts Neck.
It's a great place.
Yeah, it's a beautiful course.
Yep.
Yeah. So we did the check presentation a couple weeks ago. We've raised
100,000.
We broke 602,000.
Holy man.
602 total. So
what's that like giving away a check for 600,000?
It's really nice. I'm a big believer in like when you get blessed by God, you got to bless back.
Yeah.
You know? The thing that drives me crazy about people, millionaires specifically, it's like when you do nothing for anyone but yourself. I can't live like that. So I feel like one of the things that makes me grateful is I have a really great group of friends.
Yeah.
And then I have a great group of like, I just have a great group of people. So bro, I had like over 400 people at my gala. Like, there's hundreds of good people around me now at this point. So it's just beautiful that
That's good. Good for you, man. That's good.
It's really nice to just be able to make an impact and then also influence and ignite others to make their own impact and just create that positive wave.
Awesome. All right, guys, sit back, relax, and get ready. It's going to be an awesome show. We got to say hello to our sponsors and get things rolling. We'll be right back, and we'll start it up. Eat Clean Bro. They deliver fresh, healthy, chef-prepared meals right to your door. So whether you're into bodybuilding or weight loss or just trying to eat better without the hassle of cooking, Eat Clean Bro has got a ton of options for you. Gluten-free options, high-protein options, chicken parm with sweet potato mash, buffalo chicken, mac and cheese, turkey meatballs and pasta, teriyaki salmon with jasmine rice, and Eat Clean Bro delivers within 24 hours in New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania area. So if you're looking to try it out or you want help picking some meals that match your goals, head over to eatcleanbro.com right now. Eat Clean Bro. That's where to go.
Where to go.
All right, Jamie. So we are back now from our sponsors. And again, if you guys are looking to do a sponsorship, Jamie and I, we're always looking for sponsors, aren't we?
No, we're not. I'll sponsor my own show. No, I'm joking. Reach out and sponsor our show, please.
If you want to sponsor,
anything but me and Greg starting an OnlyFans.
Oh my God! All right. On that note, you guys can see we have two guests here. So Jamie, do the introductions.
We got my boy Darren Conway here, who was formerly mentioned in episode 3 for doing donuts at Sweet Honey Farm.
That's right.
We got my boy Todd Annese here. He's been with me for a very long time. This is my chef. This is my right-hand man, my therapist, all these things.
I like that.
We talk food nonstop, and obviously we both like to eat, okay? So here we go. We're about to have a good show.
And on that note, let's take it away.
We lost Costa, and it's really sad, especially for me and Darren. We grew up looking up to this guy. I just wanted to say like a few nice things about him. He was the type of guy you really looked up to, and you were like, oh, this guy is so cool. He would like talk to you, and then you would feel cool, like leaving. Like he would make you feel cool. Like you go up to him,
like you got his acceptance,
like
the approval.
Yeah, he was just such a special fucking guy. He had Deco and Abyss, which made him like an icon, and then he did Park East, which was at the time revolutionary.
Yeah,
I don't know which one. Like I know Deco and Abyss were like institutions in Central Jersey, but then Park East was like
Yeah, it was in Hazlitt. It was right down the street from my house.
But that, like, Park East was...
No, that took off as well. It really did.
Took off. Dude, it was like a
Nuts.
fucking tornado.
It seemed as if, like, when Park East came out, like, it all of a sudden became the mold. Like, everybody wanted to follow that lead. And it kind of, like, started off what we're into now, this massive trend of these really cool, great places to go and hang out, you know? I think it really was.
Yeah, and I also think
he was the first.
He was able to capture
Yeah.
that old Abyss crowd that still wanted that vibe, but because Abyss was
That's
closed, he was getting that Staten Island crew to come over, the New Yorkers to still come to New Jersey.
Exactly.
So when you would walk into Park East, it gave you that feel of like, man, I'm back in my Abyss days. I'm back
That's
at
right.
Deco, because
That place was
everybody was
nuts.
still
Yep.
young and hip and cool. And so even when I would come home for like spring break or Christmas break, we'd pop over there and you saw everybody. It was like your Cheers, you know. It was a good
What
vibe.
he said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's always crazy because I was telling Greg before
Yeah.
you got here that like I don't come home very often in the wintertime because I'm obviously in Miami. So when I come home, I like to get together with everybody. And the fact that like I said I wanted to go to Madison,
Yeah, we were
Modern,
with them.
and I was like, listen, no, that's where we're going. And Rob,
Yeah.
you know, Giuliani from Pliables, who's part of our crew, he's like, oh, I'm not going to go. And he bailed. And everyone's like, well, let's go somewhere else. And I'm like, no, we're going to go there. Like something told me. And boom, that was the last fucking time we saw him. Which was a month ago.
We were with him, and I was texting him.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, can you get us in? It's last minute. He's like, yeah, don't worry.
Maybe
I
maybe
got
text him
you.
with 10 people.
And I'm like, yo, it's 10 people. He's like, ooh. I'm like, he's like, all right, don't worry, I got you. I'm like, it's 10 dudes. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, even worse.
Yeah.
He's like, fuck you. Stay
And
home.
but no, and then dude, we were hanging out with him all night. Oh man, I'm like,
Yeah, it was a vibe. You know, I was telling Greg and Todd, we went, you know, you walked into that place, you saw old I mean, we lost you for the first 20 minutes. So you were,
I was
you know,
talking
going
with
for
Costa.
mayor.
Yeah, I was with Costa.
And then, you know, he sits us up in the best spot in the house, the whole crew vibing, we're hanging out, spinning people around, having a good time.
Yo, we had a
And
good
then
time.
him coming over to us every couple minutes, checking, how's the food, guys? Everything's good. The drinks are good. Service, like, bro,
Yeah.
he was on top of everything. I remember he came up to me at the end of the night and he goes, I said, you might want to put me and Jamie on payroll. I said, we were a vibe tonight. And he goes, you know what? He goes, I'm honestly, you guys, you fucking tore this place off. And it was cool because we did. We had such a great
Yeah.
time. But seeing him smile, seeing him know that, like, we love this new concept, everybody was feeling it. And then to find out literally a month later that, you know, he passes away is just, I mean, I'm getting chills as we say it right now. Is really, really heartbreaking. So yeah, I don't want to be too somber either. But yeah, Costa, we love you. We appreciate everything you've done for this business. Guys like myself did look up to you.
We all looked up to him, bro. You're from Hazlitt. I'm from Lawrence Harbor.
Yeah.
I remember, bro, looking as a kid, dude, there would be like the spotlights for Abyss.
Yeah, right.
And you'd be like, what is that? What
I
is
always
that?
did that.
And then I got to meet him, and I was like, oh my God. It was like I met the president of the fucking United States. Because, you know, growing up in Lawrence Harbor, some little bungalow house, looking up at spotlights and being like, what is that? And then, you know, me and my wife go to Red Over Easy all the time. And then every time we'd go there, dude, he'd always just make time for you and talk. And you're like, he was just such a good, special person. It's so sad to lose him. It's just rare when you get such a good, successful person and they're cool at the same time. Like,
So how many of the places does he own? Over Easy?
yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's
that
his
chain,
concept.
The Gramercy, which used to be called the Lakeside Manor, which is next to IFF on 36, going towards
The Gramercy.
the Gramercy. It's like a catering hall, like wedding
that
little
was
venue.
his?
Yeah, that's his too. And then obviously the Park East and all that. Kind of jumping on what you said, I used to park cars when I was 18 years old. I'd come home from college, I'd park cars at Club Abyss, and I would see them come out whether there was a fight or it was the end of the night, and they're in their nice little suits, 18, 19, 20 years old. I'm like, those dudes are fucking swag, man. Look at it. And like, you know, they're Greek too to top it off, so they got like this air about them, just looking like handsome and shit.
They sweat olive oil.
Yeah. Oh, their hair, and you would see them, and then like, you know, you'd say hello to them, and then you'd always be scared to be like, hey sir, how are you? Like, but then as time went on, you know, I got to know them, and then I opened my own places, and they came and supported me, and it was a really, really cool circle. Yeah, you know how the whole circle of life works.
Yeah, he was always like trying to help me and like help me with Eat Clean Bro, and it was just like dude, I don't know how to put it other than like he was just fucking cool. Lost a hero, man. But
I do believe that everybody that comes through, you know, your life, you have to take something from that person. You know, you have to, you know, be able to say, you know, this is what I learned, this is what I got from that one person. So, you know, you guys speak so highly of him. So what did you guys get from him?
For me, I think hospitality is everything, right? No matter how big
he
got.
Died.
Yeah.
To the day he died.
Yeah,
dude.
literally.
Like,
to the day
he died. Just fucking.
You know,
at
50 years old, even for guys like us, like to start up and do another concept at 50 years old, like you don't need to do that. You know, you've made your money, you've done your thing. And it's hard at 50 years old. Right. It's fucking hard doing it at 40.
Dude, it's hard at 35. It's hard.
It's hard at any age, but to say that like you're going to get off the couch, go start a concept, get the money, do the build out, do the everything, and then you're there every night grinding. Like you got kids at home, you're coming home at 2, 3, 4 in the morning, right? It's that type of thing. It's
early
a lot,
morning.
you know,
It's
you
late
still love
night.
it.
It's
yeah.
like the radio. It's hard as fuck. It's
Yeah.
a fucking grind,
Yeah.
but
It's a grind. I don't want to do it anymore.
I don't. Yeah, no, dude. I'm never gonna do a restaurant. But maybe if I was part of a restaurant group, I would do it. But I would never do it on my own. I would never even do it with a small group. Me and Todd could do something cool, like maybe a barbecue spot or like. But man, like a restaurant with a bar and all that. Darren, when we had Devin and Rob on,
yeah,
we were talking about Sweet Honey Farm.
Yeah.
This is the guy who's doing donuts in the farm, and that was
you were doing it.
No,
me.
him. This is
you
Darren.
you were doing it.
So let's break into the episode this way, dude. What the fuck happened? Why were you doing donuts at Sweet Honey Farm?
Did you see they were ripping on you during that episode? They were ripping on you.
You didn't watch the episode?
I didn't watch it yet.
Oh, you didn't watch it?
I know. It's on my to-do when I go to sleep. I'm going to watch it.
When I go to sleep. You're never going to sleep. You said yes.
No, so I went to, I grew up here. I was born and raised in Hazlitt. Make a long story short, I went to St. John Vianney High School.
Oh, my daughter goes there now.
Great school.
Yeah.
So I went to St. John's when I was younger. My girlfriend at the time, was a year younger than me, and her name was Vicky Masters. Vicky Masters owned that house, which became Sweet Honey Farm.
The llamas.
But there was alpacas in the front.
Oh, alpacas, sorry.
And
sorry.
so there's alpacas in the front.
Tell me how much alpacas and llamas look the same.
I mean, I don't fucking know.
They're hard to tell the difference.
But how ridiculous, right? Right in Marlboro, New Jersey, you right there on Tennant Road, you got alpacas walking around.
Yeah, there's alpaca farm.
It's
Yeah,
the
it's
weirdest
crazy.
thing to
But
see.
that's the thing is like a lot of people, you own these big houses, you put a couple animals and you got the rights to, you got the tax breaks for it. So like it worked out.
Wow.
But I don't know. I remember like, we would be kids and get drunk in the back in the woods. There was all woods there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I probably did a couple of things I shouldn't have done.
Sounds like what we're doing at Sweet Honey Farm now. Well, when no one's around.
Fast forward.
No one's around. Not after hours.
I know I had done some donuts. There's a crazy little driveway there. I missed the driveway and just
they talked about. That's they mentioned. That's they were mentioning.
So it's funny. Devin calls me. Ironically, I hired Devin out of college.
Wow.
He calls me and he always calls me for like his little big bro talks. Like, I need your help. What am I gonna do? And I was like, wait, the alpaca farm on Tennant Road you're buying? I was like, that's my ex-girlfriend. Like, I went to high school with. He's like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
That became this whole thing. And so, and now here I am overseeing the farm now for Devin.
That's cool.
Collabing with him on it. So, yeah, it's cool.
Dev makes those calls to me too. But mostly when like, the zoning department just sent me a legal notice.
Yeah.
This sent me a legal notice. I'm like, all right, Dev.
Marlboro's pretty tough with all that stuff. They really are.
This is what makes New Jersey great, but also the worst at the same time. Every single one of these towns, there's certain things they want, there's certain things they don't want. Right. And if you don't have the right conversations with the right people explaining to somebody,
know the right people.
Exactly, the doors will never open for you. So, and then you have to like start retaining different lawyers and like language is everything. Like the language is everything.
It's not what you know, it's who you know.
It's who you know and how you say it. So when you're in these conversations, I'm horrible at it. My wife is great at it. I surround myself with other people to talk for me because I will get myself locked up.
But
forever.
It's good that you know that, and then you got somebody behind you,
shit.
and a strong woman.
Yeah, and also I'm not articulate at all when it comes to like technical political terms. You know,
I listen. I get
we
you.
agree with you on that.
Bro,
we agree with you.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. No. What do you mean? I'm so politically correct.
Please. I'm telling you, we got to get those buzzers. When you start to go down that road, those hot buttons, man, I'm going to start buzzing them like crazy. We're going to, and you know that we're going to line them up here.
For the people following who may or may not know, Darren owns Pier 13, Hoboken, New Jersey. He revolutionized that spot with those food trucks.
Yep.
And now tell us what you got going on at the Pier, man. How's it going?
So we're year 14 right now. Yeah, it was crazy. It was a piece of dirt that was there just on a pier. And the guys who owned the W Hotel, I was running their nightclub for them called the Chandelier Room at the time. I was kind of like looking for my next project. I knew like Chandelier Room, nightlife only has a certain window, right? You're going to have 5 years maybe if you're lucky. And I was kind of on the threshold of like, I was coming up on my 5th year and I was like, I need to do something different. Granted, I was only like 30 years old. I still felt like I'd been doing this forever. I had opened a Pier Village and Avenue and Pier Village, same owners of the hotel and everything like that. So I knew these
What
guys
happened
pretty
to that
well.
guy, Terry, man?
Oh, Terry, well, I'm first of all, great guy. I know a lot of people don't
great
like
guy?
him.
Man,
In
fuck
my
him.
eyes, he was a great guy.
No, I'm joking.
Here we go.
I'm joking.
In my eyes,
Can
he was
we
a great
please
guy.
get a button in here? We need the button in here.
No, I'm joking.
No, in all seriousness, I learned a lot from that man. The French people can be, very strict on what they want.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
great in hospitality.
Oh, yeah.
They're very good with their menus. And he was a great guy. I learned a lot from him. And
He was a genius, right?
Yeah,
He
I
was
just
a
took it.
genius?
Yeah, he didn't have the right people skills, but he knew what he wanted on the floor.
Cool.
And so for me, I was like a sponge. I soaked up everything. But make a long story short, Pier was like this dilapidated kind of grasped, we turned it into this iconic thing up from the northern New Jersey, but we had no idea what we were doing in the beginning, like what it was going to turn into. You know, we at one time, I think I had 42 food trucks that were rotating throughout the pier.
Yeah, and you know what, dude? I want to
wild.
elaborate on that because everyone thinks you need to know exactly what you're fucking doing.
No.
Rob Giuliani, Pliables, had no idea what Pliable, like he was just like, yo, we'll put out bowls. Oh, they like this. We'll make more of this. Oh, they like, same thing with fucking Tommy at Butcher Block, my boy Tommy. Dude, when Butcher Block opened, it was so fucked up. It was like this Jersey Shore medieval time
nothing
show.
Matched. Nothing. Yeah.
But there was like electric, and
he didn't even have enough chairs for people.
Yeah, everything, bro. It
was a hodgepodge of shit.
The early
it was like they want to be this, but they want to be that.
Right.
He was like, no, and
the early days of the Butcher Block were so fucked up, but it was cool. And it was awesome. And
how about when
food was good.
He put tables and chairs in meat trucks.
Dude,
in meat
everything.
trucks.
Bro, there was a fucking bathroom. Then there was a secret room in the bathroom.
Yes.
You know, Tommy's going to come on the show. We'll save it for his episode. And then you got Sweet Honey Farms, which is kind of similar, where it's like, oh, we're a coffee shop. We're milking a fucking cow. We're making lattes with cow milk. We're fucking putting a basketball court. We're putting a food truck. Like, Sweet Honey Farms, like the same thing. Kind of like, yo, let's see where it goes. And
I mean, originally the concept for the pier was that we were going to, we had a football field, 2 football fields. It's 792 feet long.
Mm-hmm.
So we're like, what are we going to fill this space with? So originally, what we thought would be cool is, well, we're in an urban area as Hoboken, but nobody has a backyard. So why don't we create something that becomes everybody's backyard?
Sick.
So like on the weekend, you could bring your dog, you bring your mom, your dad. Like, let's not be bougie where we think we're the Hamptons and doing bottle service and date. We wanted to have longevity. So to me, the idea of having longevity was, stay with the locals. The locals will keep you going.
Yeah.
And knock on wood, it's proven to be, it's working right now. But originally, Pier 13 was going to be a crab claw, like crabs, like almost like Maryland style crabs.
Mm-hmm.
Bring out
sick.
the fucking bushels, throw them on a table,
Sure.
crack crabs, and drink beer. That's what original concept was.
Yeah.
Within like, I don't know, maybe a couple months of coming up with that, my business partners were like, what if we did food trucks?
Yeah.
And I'm like, food trucks? Like, food trucks are not what they are today. Food trucks are like, you saw the truck in a construction lot and the guy's making soups and
open
fucking,
up the back.
open up the back. And I'm like, food trucks? Like,
Pre-made
what?
sandwiches.
And I'm thinking to myself, like, I know these guys are geniuses for what they've built over the years, but I'm like, I don't know, like seeing like this lunchbox truck, I don't know if it's the right fit. And then asking food trucks, Carilla Barbecue is huge in New York City and Union Square. There's a couple others.
I think a buddy of mine actually had one. If you know Pie O My, it was a pizza truck over there. He sold pizzas.
We
you have like
over
fire
there.
pits. It's like outside.
No, so basically outdoor pier attached to marina. Got all different types of things. Jet Ski Brian has his.
Oh, Jet Ski Brian.
Jet Ski Brian is with me as well.
Wow.
So he's got
Can
his
I be
own
friends
jet
with
ski.
Jet Ski Brian?
Brian?
You don't know Jet Ski Brian?
Let me tell you something.
Does he have a lot of jet skis?
Yeah, he does.
He's got about
He
20
goes
of them.
out. And his
Whoa,
boat.
hold on a second.
Yeah.
Let me say something to you. I would watch those jet skis every year go out.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's jet skis. It's kind of like taking for granted that we had the Freedom, we had the Twin Towers.
Right.
And like, I never went up in them because I was like, oh, they're there. Like, I never went to Statue of Liberty until recently. I never went to, you don't go on the jet ski because you're like, oh, they're jet skis. Dude, it's one of the most fantastic things you can do in the summer. You go all the way around the Empire, or
around the island of New York
Statue of
City.
Liberty, and you go all the way up the Brooklyn, Manhattan, and Williamsburg Bridge. You go
On a
under
jet
them.
ski.
And then you come out to this area that's owned by it's right by Icon Stadium, which is part of the World Fair.
You would love it.
come
Of
out,
course I'd love
bro.
it.
You
Yeah.
come out, and it's like you don't even feel like you're in New Jersey.
Clean
New
road
York.
trip.
It's
Clean Bro trip.
Yeah.
You should, and Brian would love to. We'll do a little barter over there.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's one of the
All
best
right,
things
if
I do
you're
every
going,
summer.
Even though I'm not a part of Eat Clean Bro, I want to go.
Yeah,
Please.
let's all go.
I've always wanted to go
Let's do
jet
it.
skiing in the Hudson. I
It
swear.
really
I do.
is. I do it every season. It's awesome.
I think it's cool.
It's awesome.
To be able to look at the city skyline from the Hudson and you're sitting
Well,
there
the thing is, you
ripping.
go when you get on the back edge over there, which I
Yeah.
said by Icon Stadium. It's clear, flat water. You press the thing, you're going 70 miles an hour. It's like glass. You're just flying on the jet skis.
I've never been,
I mean,
but I've
being
seen
out
photos.
here where
It's beautiful.
where
It's
it is,
super cool.
the Hudson River is pretty fucking gnarly as far as like the waves and shit. I mean, it's definitely a workout for sure.
I'm
you're
not
gonna,
kidding. I swear
you're gonna be fucking.
He's
sore.
right. I'm not kidding.
I can't believe you just assume I don't love jet skis, man.
I
love
never
jet
said that.
skis.
I'm saying jet. It's a great.
You know what my nickname is? Kenny Powers.
Oh yeah, well,
And Kenny Powers loves jet skis.
I'll take all you guys.
All right, we're going. We're going. We're definitely going.
I'll take everybody. It's a good little fun trip. We do like a family fun night, so we have a monster 16-foot bounce house. Kids can come out. That's the thing about the pier is like it's kind of like a place where the family can go. And the thing is, I have no branding, so when you go there, you're not going to see Absolute, you're not going to see Corona, you're not going to see shit like that. So there's zero branding, so you don't feel like you're bringing your kids to a bar.
What other restaurants do you own?
So I used to own Batello. I was part of that. With those guys.
No wonder he's like Angelica's is overrated. You fucking own the competition, you son of a bitch.
Just for a short,
son of a
just for a
bitch.
short time. Just for a short time.
Yeah.
I owned it in the beginning. With Corey and Ryan.
I need to go there.
It's fantastic,
dude. The views
Corey
are
and Ryan
sick.
do an amazing
and
job.
Thank you. You hooked me up. You got the UFC guys there for me, which also made me look like the man. I think Mick Maynard, Dana White, whoever was that on the reservation we got there.
Yeah, we sent that in.
Yeah, it was sick, and hopefully they appreciate us sending.
It's a
them
great
those guys
view.
there.
Ironically, it's on another pier, so that just happened to be.
Is that Pier 12 or Pier 14?
That's a pier in Jersey City.
Can I ask you a question about Hoboken?
Yeah.
It's been a while. I haven't been to Hoboken in a while.
Yeah.
But so, are there any other cool restaurant trends that are happening right now in Hoboken that other people that are watching us right now that are from Jersey would know about?
Hold on.
What?
Let me tell you what's cool. Fucking Fiore's, who doesn't change shit.
Okay.
And makes those fucking sandwiches, bro.
Yeah,
I would drive
staples.
there right fucking now for one of those sandwiches.
I know some of the staples.
Bro,
there was a time.
how fucking good are those sandwiches?
No, they're fucking delicious,
dude,
man.
bro, if they ever
I
fucking
agree.
change, my boy, I'm best friends with Joe's Pizza grandson Sal. He's like all these fucking new all these new slices, all this bullshit, right? Like all this new fucking shit. New shit's cool, but like, damn, bro, you got like a historic city like Hoboken.
100 years they've been there.
You get like fucking Joe's Pizza, New York City.
Yep.
Like, man,
They're
you got to pay homage.
iconic.
Like, so when I go to fucking Peter Luger's, right? Joey, Sal's brother Joey gets me in. We go there together. The owner comes out. He's like, "Oh, Jamie, like, what do you think?" I go, "Hold up, you're the fucking owner of Peter Luger's." I go, "Listen to me. Fuck what I think. Keep doing what you're doing,
Right?
And fuck everyone else, because this is not here for what anyone thinks. This is." You're paying homage to history.
Right, nostalgia.
You're the original steakhouse.
Yep.
Like,
Agreed.
it's Luger's, bro.
I get it.
Like, people go to Luger's and be like, "Oh, it's overrated." What? Dude, every single, like with the Kentucky Derby, how the DNA, that fucking horse had DNA in every single thing. Bro, Peter Luger's has influenced every steakhouse in America.
Because people don't realize Peter Luger made that, and that was what it was back then. That was the oh shit, that was the Carbone of its era.
Yeah.
Right? That was the oh my god. And then they never changed it because it became such a staple.
Yeah.
And then other people, mimicked it.
Respect
Exactly
the history and admire it. Like, yeah, you know what, dude? Bobby Flay goes and copies their homework. He's gonna make it cooler.
Right.
Or take it up a couple clicks.
Okay.
If you had Bobby on the show, he would 100% say the same thing. Like, bro, you absolutely have to honor the history.
Let's get Bobby Flay on the show. Let's get
there you
Bobby
go.
Flay on the show.
There you go.
We need to have Bobby Flay right here.
Yeah, and then we'll
let
get
me know.
what's his name? My boy from Hazlitt, the famous chef, dude.
David Burke.
David Burke.
Yeah.
Burke.
Why don't we bring those guys in?
David Burke's like, I met him at a charity event and we hit it off because he's from Hazlitt.
Yeah.
I'm from Lawrence Harbor. Bro, it's not
He went to Raritan.
It's not every day.
Yeah.
You're at a charity event and like two successful people are sitting at a table and you're like, "Yo, where are you from?" "Oh, I'm from Hazlitt." "Oh, I'm from Lawrence Harbor." Like it's an unusual combination.
I used to work at Upper Plaza Bar and Liquors, and he would come in, and then we used to shoot the shit. And this is when he was like in the height of his height.
Oh,
so
yeah,
it was pretty
yeah,
cool
yeah,
to have
yeah.
him come in. You're like, oh my god,
He's a legend too.
I think
he
we
was
can make
like-
some phone calls and get these guys in.
Yeah,
I really
David
do.
Burke would be great. So
Dave
Bobby
will come.
Flay.
And I think Bobby Flay as well.
Bobby will
Yeah.
come.
Yep.
Yeah, Justin's actually like friends with Bobby.
Friends with Bobby, yeah.
So there we go. That's going to be
And
next on our
Bobby,
list.
Bobby's into horses and shit too.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, we just did the Kentucky Derby, and I just bought my daughter a pony,
Yeah, I saw
which
it
was
yesterday.
monstrous.
Dad of the year over here. I can't let my
Dad of the
daughter
year.
see it.
Seriously,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
is the
yeah.
gift, right? I can't get my kid a pony.
No.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah, it was,
First of all, where do you put the pony? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, so
Where are you storing it?
we keep the horse at Baymar.
So I guess Clean Bro's
Baymar.
doing well this year, huh? Guess we're doing
Yeah.
well. We're all getting
Oh,
ponies
yeah.
for Christmas. Everybody's getting a pony.
Oh, that
We
big.
don't have a choice.
that
Jamie's
big-
beating us in the back.
Yeah,
If
that
that
big.
pony don't show up, we're gonna be having horse meat in the packaging, huh?
Hey, the fucking the chili's a little more tender than usual. Lean horse meat.
So you have to keep a pony at a farm, right?
So basically, dude, the reason why you want to keep it at the stable is it's more social.
Yeah.
It's like a pony, so we got other little kids riding it, so it's
Right.
going to be ridden.
It gets active.
more socialization with like the other horses. It's just better for like it's better for the horses to be with other horses.
Of course.
And then also there's more activity going on.
Right.
So me and my wife are over the moon.
What'd you name the pony?
So it already had its name. It was Strawberry.
Oh,
So
cool.
Thought it was a
Oh, that's
cute
a good-
name.
that's a good name.
Yeah, super cute.
Nice.
Yeah.
So Jamie comes walking in with this thing of food. I don't know what's in it.
Well, it's not like too visually pleasing. I was trying to do something with the skin.
What is it?
So this is
It's,
a bone-in
it's like a-
thigh, it
oh,
looks like.
Yeah, it's a bone-in
Bone-in thigh with
All right.
some
Smells good.
red bell peppers and looks like
Asparagus?
some asparagus roasted.
All right, so is that something that Eat Clean Bro is going to sell?
What I'm thinking about doing is just incorporating like farm to table cooking with some grated cheese, man, just some extra virgin olive oil, garlic. Do you have
Okay.
a fork, Todd? I want you to try the vegetables, bro. It's a lemon parmesan. It's
I mean,
I mean, you didn't really come prepared. It's
You
not
want-
cut
you
up
want-
for us. There's no plates.
And there's
I
no
mean,
fork.
Talking about somebody being in
I guess-
hospitality.
I guess I'm
With
gonna
hands?
You're gonna make
go
it
eat
like
my
a,
hands
like he's
again.
Fred Flintstone.
Like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
fucking kavon.
yeah.
Yeah.
Try the
Dude.
Yeah. Get the
I mean, it looks juicy. I'll tell you that much.
get the fucking
Not- guys
get
got no
the
napkins.
asparagus. Medieval times.
I'll get you.
There's a paper towel right there.
I got you.
It might be a little overcooked, dude. I was in the sauna and
Looks juicy.
but basically, dude, what I was thinking about doing was like searing off the chicken and then poaching it all together and maybe throw in like some cherry tomatoes. It was real lemony. I threw some grated Parmesan at the end. And it just, dude, the
That gives a nice saltiness to.
yeah,
There you go.
Thanks.
the
I'm bringing you napkins,
umami,
and I found
right?
sticks.
The
Oh,
umami,
all
We
right.
don't
yeah.
have
Yeah.
forks.
So yeah, I had some of that, dude. It's a really satisfying low carb dish. I thought, like,
Oh, gee, thank you, sir.
what do you think?
I
man?
Bon
feel a
Eat
little-
the other piece of chicken. Go, Greg.
Oh, with my hand.
Yeah, no. I'm
I'm gonna
good.
go home.
I'm good. I got to save myself for Angelica's.
Oh, you're lucky you. You're
Oh.
gonna have a good meal.
Yeah, so let's
Whoa,
get into
whoa,
I've
this.
never-
whoa,
I've
whoa,
never been.
he's saying-
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
There you go.
Boy, that's the bone.
Just bite it.
Yeah,
Just
it's a
bite it.
bone
No,
in-
we're not
it's a-
sharing,
it's a
don't
bone
worry.
and thigh.
Mm,
Get the other side, dude. Flip
that's
it.
pretty good.
It is good.
Well, yeah, I cooked it in my
You
cast
got a
iron
little
pan. It was
lemon
like
zest or anything?
no, it was just lemon juice. I actually fucked up. I over salted the shit out of it, so I
That's
like
really
dumped some
good.
lemon juice on there to kind of dilute the saltiness. And
Yo, that's not bad at all.
what
So-
the fuck do you mean
so
it's not bad? I
this
created a multi-million-dollar empire off my chicken,
Greg,
you
this
sack
is-
of
this is
shit,
the kind of
motherfucker.
Wait, Greg. This is the kind of shit that I deal with Jamie when we're coming up with menu ideas. All hours of the night, all day, every day. We talk food,
But-
goes
I do
back
the
and
same
forth.
shit.
Greg.
I Instagram
Well,
shit
I don't
to my
mean to like.
chefs.
I don't mean to intimidate you into telling
No.
me it's good. It's well. This is the thing, dude, about Eat Clean Bro, right?
Yeah.
So we're talking about Angelica's. We're talking about all cool things. Essentially, dude, the point of Eat Clean Bro is a crutch to get you through the week, so you don't eat like a fat fucking slob every day of your life, right? It's vegetables. It's chicken. It's enjoyable.
I'm enjoying
You
it.
know, you have your
Looks good.
lunch. You have your lunch and dinner throughout the
You should
week.
think about putting on a stick like that so people can carry it around. It's
Yeah,
just a
yeah.
thigh on a stick like
There we
that.
go.
You might be
Yeah.
inventing something right now. It's like a boardwalk.
So-
meat
like
on
a boardwalk.
Meat on a stick.
Meat on a stick.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
It's,
so
it's almost
we-
like a falafel.
we could get a little zucchini,
Little
little
kebab.
peppers, little asparagus. Chop it up nice. Yeah, dude, taste that juice. You know, like little
good.
lemon juice, little Parmesan. It's nice.
So when you guys come up with a new meal, legit. So do you put it out like, or you follow which meals aren't doing well and you replace those? What's the deal?
Yeah. So and I guess I'll take
Yeah.
this one. So
I'm legit.
So honestly, we Jamie and I we talk quite a bit. Obviously, we're both food people. So
you guys both eat.
we follow trends.
guys
Oh,
both
I
eat.
mean,
Yeah,
You
yeah.
guys
Me and
like
Todd.
You like the bone in.
Hey.
You like the bone in.
here's
listen.
my boom right
You guys
there.
got a bone in.
Me and Todd are combined 600.
Bones.
600.
Christ, yeah.
Me and Todd are
Me,
beefy.
nobody ever throws me the bone. Little guy.
Yeah.
Big guys are always eating the bones.
We are.
Continue.
It's all right.
No, so
Todd's
you know,
third generation chef, man.
Are
Show
you?
some
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
respect.
yeah. My
I
grandfather
am.
was a chef. My family all cooks. My wife is a phenomenal cook. So
Wow.
she's a big critic
Wow.
as far as some of our Eat Clean Bro meals I bring home. And it's funny, like if Jamie says, "Hey, we gotta do something better," my wife already is like, "Same thing." So it's like I get it from all ends.
Is it tough to go out to a restaurant as a chef?
It is.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
would
It really
imagine,
is.
right?
It really is.
Yeah, like where? So, man, I gotta tell you, I feel like at some point, dude, we're just reaching a tipping point where, like, are there enough fucking people to feed the amount of fucking places?
Listen, for some reason, but it's happening right here. Like we were talking about, like in Central Jersey, like there's something happened here.
It's definitely way better than it was 20 years ago.
Oh my
Sure.
god!
All the
Yeah.
restaurants are opening up. There's a lot happening.
It's
There
almost
is.
like
Yep.
we're putting our name on the map now.
Yeah.
You know, you're getting
Yeah.
a little bit of this, you get a
Yeah,
little bit of
but
that.
like,
and, you know.
yeah, but like, dude,
I think it started with like the whole cousins, the Gabriellas.
That's what started
that
it.
whole vibe started
Well, I
bringing
think
down.
everybody
Yeah,
from
you
North
know,
moving
yeah,
back
I mean,
to
but
Jersey.
bro,
that was another
Osteria.
problem too.
Yeah.
That's right.
What?
Osteria, right?
Well, Osteria was I feel so bad for fucking Steve and Angelo because
Steve wants to come on the show. You know.
yeah, we'll get him on, bro. There was nothing around for like the existence of the town.
You're right.
Osteria opens up and it starts slamming.
Yep.
And then, like, dude, a year and a half later, they open Cousins. And
Right.
you're like, dude, it's just New Jersey, right? So what's really funny, Nona's changed location.
Yep.
There was this kid who opened up some Turkish
That's right.
place.
That's where it's in the right.
That's the old
Istanbul
donor.
or
Yeah.
something.
the donor house or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
They unfortunately went under.
Oh, I know. It's okay. A different place. I
Nona's
mentioned a different
leaves,
place.
and now they open up a Turkish spot. Dude, there has not been a Turkish spot
Right.
on all of Route 9.
Right.
And now one opens up.
Yep.
And now the second one opens up across the street.
Sure.
They could look at each other.
Right. Yeah.
They could literally put cardboard signs like, "Hey, fuck you" to each other.
Right.
Well, I
They
think you're
should
getting the whole
remove
influx of the New Yorkers that don't want to stay in their areas now, which obviously, as we know, New York as a whole is a
just
plethora.
saying.
I know, but that's why you had
Austria.
middle-class suburban people.
Austria
You didn't have
had their and then Cousins opens up 500 feet away.
Right.
These guys do a Turkish concept. This guy opens up 500 feet away.
Right. You can find
It's
different place.
it's like
Yeah,
Jesus,
spread it
man.
out.
You could have opened in Old Bridge, and I
Right.
could have been in Marlboro, and we
Right.
could have like lived peacefully. Instead,
Yeah.
everybody's like opening up on top of each other.
Because something is happening here, and I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it.
But
Something's happening
Everybody's
right here.
moving in this
Yeah.
town. I mean, I'm from
Everybody.
Monmouth County, from Manalapan. I'm born and raised.
Yep.
Well, I
And-
don't think, growing up, I never went out. Like, my family was very, like, blue collar. We never had sushi. Like, my kids are eating sushi and caviar. My kids
is
have
true,
wagyu.
too.
Yep.
Like, we
Your
weren't,
kids have wagyu and caviar,
dude, my kids
and
are-
you're talking about my fucking pony.
I mean,
you
yeah,
son of a
yeah,
bitch.
I know.
Are you
Buying
kidding me?
$5,000,
No, I'm saying
$6,000
they-
bottles?
I-
How dare you?
Yeah, I said they tried it and say we're eating it every night, okay?
What's going on there
What
in
I'm
Miami?
saying is
I had
that
liver as a
I
kid, and
think-
I couldn't leave the table without eating it.
I agree.
Yeah, lima beans and shit. My mom would milk. So what I'm saying is, I think that the culture of food has just become such a prominent thing now that everybody wants to do it. As far as going out, making a night out of it, we didn't have that back in the day. You went to dinner, you ate dinner, you went home.
We didn't
That
have
was
social
it.
media like we
No,
have now, too.
no,
And
no.
that's a big influence.
Dude, you went to
as well.
Red
Good
Lobster
point.
when we were
Yeah.
growing up? Red Lobster was the shit.
Oh, yeah,
those-
right.
Oh, it's your
those-
confirmation. It's Easter. We're going to Red Lobster.
I don't know
Now
how-
I look at Red Lobster.
But
I'm like, what the
he
fuck
just
is
touched on
that?
something that could be a good point, that is social media for some reason is also popping off in this area. And that's why these restaurants, everybody's starting to see it. Look, we just talked about Netflix coming down.
Yeah.
What?
Oh yeah,
You're
and
gonna say
your
something?
and your influencer friends.
I knew it.
I don't
walked
know,
myself
how
right
does
We
into
Red
just
it.
had the guy
I
from Good
walked
Burger
my-
at Eat
Oh,
Clean, bro.
God.
Mills
I walked myself
from
into
Good,
it.
Good Burger, that movie. Welcome,
Really?
Good
Home
Burger.
with the Good Burger. Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh what?
He was just in our building the other day.
Oh really?
Yeah. He's,
Wait, Keenan and Kel?
That's who did the movie, I thought.
Mill. Oh man, I
Keenan
can't
and
think.
Kel. Remember
Can't think of his
Kel's
name.
was-
I know what you're talking about from the movie Good Burger.
Yeah.
Right.
He's
Home with the Good
he's
Burger.
coming tomorrow. They supposedly too.
Oh,
again.
cool.
There you
Give
go.
them
See?
some stuff,
Yeah,
man.
I'll take care of it.
There you go. Your influencer
So-
friends are coming.
If we get back to like what we do at Eat Clean Bro and how we come up with the meals,
Yeah.
a lot of it is really, obviously the timing, seasonal. Jamie and I going out to eat, or we go back and forth and just try to come up with things that we feel that, first of all, we like, and then if our customers are going to like it.
Right.
And I always say, Hillary and myself have a love-hate relationship, because I'll cook the food and it's great, but then it's not as healthy, or it's too high in sodium, and I have to be like, all right, how do I dumb that down?
Right.
Eat Clean Bro holds themselves to a very high standard. So like our nutritional labels, like even yesterday, I was eating the lean chicken broccoli rice, and I'm like 4 grams of sugar. I'm like, then I got to go back and like reassess like the red pepper, how much red pepper is actually in the meal. Because I'm like, dude, I don't think there's that much red pepper where there's 4 grams of sugar in the meal, because people are looking at the nutritional label. The transparency in Eat Clean Bro is like, it's honestly, I think at this point it's excessive information, but I want people to have it. I want people to be able to know what's in their food. We round up, we don't round down. So the FDA gives you an allowance. So like if I wanted to be a scumbag and like make my shit look better, I could. We don't. Hillary she's legitimately the police of Eat Clean Bro.
She
So
is.
I let a mother of 4 registered dietitian control my income. Like she's in charge of what goes on the menu. She's in charge of the ingredient list. It has to go through her. Like you ever watch like
awesome.
The Matrix, where there's like the Neo who's the one, and then under in the train station he's a nobody.
Right,
That's
right.
like me when it comes to the menu. Like I could have something I want, but it's really got to go through her. And if it's good, if it's good with Hillary, then it's good. So
Because
like
that's got to be difficult, I would assume, to make your meals convenient and quick, but yet healthy, and put flavor into it.
yeah.
That's a lot,
So
right?
I'm watching basically, dude.
Seriously.
I'm watching these videos of my competition, Fuel Up or something, or Fuel Meals.
Fit Fuel.
No, they're
Oh.
gone. But basically, the kid is. I feel bad for the kid because the internet knows you're not going to get over on the internet.
Okay.
I tell the health inspector, I'm like, listen, you have a very important job. I go, but if I fuck up, the internet will get me so much worse than you. So like, tell me what I need to do. The local health inspection is a joke at this point. I mean, even the fucking USDA inspectors impressed.
I mean, they
with us.
come in. Yeah, they come in and go, "Hey, Todd, how you doing?"
Yeah.
Give them a walk around. Great job. Looks great.
At any time.
I mean, yeah.
Even
great.
Yeah.
it has
That's
to
great.
be. Yeah.
I mean,
So,
we also have our standards. I mean, Jamie even comes in.
I'm out
I
of control.
come in. Yeah,
I'm out
we're-
of control. Well, think about like Giuliani when he cleaned up the city. What
Right.
was the first thing he did?
Clean it up.
The turnstiles, right?
Yep.
The floor at Eat Clean Bro is always pristine, no
That's
matter
great.
what. So if like you're looking down at the floor, you're looking down at a shithole, you're going to work like a piece of shit.
And you're going to feel like that, right?
Yeah. And same thing why I have Mercedes vans. I noticed the kids, when they would drive a Mercedes van, they treated it so much better than a Ford.
Got it.
Some psychological thing with people, like they get into a Mercedes van, there's somehow less damage, less abuse, less wear and tear. It's a better van. Ultimately, it was a better decision to go with them, but like it was just psychologically crazy. So I look at the floor.
So now, not only it's bottle service, it's horses, and it's Mercedes Sprinters.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I'm still not doing
those things are
caviar.
badass to drive, though.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Now, earlier I was asking about the meal, and I really was. So how do you guys decide, like, which meals come off and then which meals stay on? So the meal that you brought in today, so, like, where would that fall?
So that's something that Jamie was talking to me about, like a bone-in thigh. He wants to revisit something we've done in the past.
Right.
We've done it, some delicious meals, and it just sometimes they don't sell. Sometimes something we put on the menu, it's like, holy shit, it sold so well.
Where do you test your stuff out? How do you test it?
Oh, dude,
We send it to all of us.
Look how much we fucking
Friends.
eat, bro.
Oh, so you're not, there's no test market. There's nothing like that
No.
you're doing. There's no test people. You don't have like people in the
We
room.
are the test
Great.
people.
I work with
Gotcha.
food.
I didn't know that.
I work with food my whole life.
Yeah, I know, but I know that other people.
When we
they
did
do
the
test
salads,
things, you
we
know?
did the sandwiches, we knew that shit was fucking banging.
Gotcha.
Like homemade cold cuts,
Gotcha.
homemade condiments. Like, come on.
I don't think that body's built by salads.
Okay.
No, I'll eat the salad with a meal and I'll just keep eating.
What's the best underrated meal that you guys serve?
Dirty boy, I think.
Dirty Boy's great. I mean, dude, the fucking chilies are always good too. Like, even what's that freaking bean vegetable stew with the salmon?
Oh, the salmon with the bean stew.
that one's a sleeper, bro.
Yeah, it's really
I love
good.
the salmon. We use Faroe Island salmon.
I've had your salmon before. Very good. And I'm not just saying that. No, listen, I've ordered from you guys. My mother was laid up for a while with a broken leg. I had to order meals from you guys.
I mean, fall we'll put on like apples and things like that. Summertime, we're in the process of doing asparagus, light dishes, healthy. People want to go to the gym, bodies looking tight.
Yeah.
You know, wintertime. I mean,
I think at this point, bro, if anybody wants to lose weight, they get Ozempic. Honestly, dude.
And there's so many more that are coming out. You're right on that, on the Ozempic.
Yo, here's the deal.
Everybody's doing it
Here's
now.
the thing.
They're rolling them out.
Everybody would be like, oh, you don't eat clean, bro. You're a fat bastard. I just laugh because I'm like, dude, I could call my doctor. I can get fucking anything, and I could look like fucking Devin LeVake in 90 days. If I gave a fuck. I don't. I'm married. I'm stressed out. I don't need to be shredded anymore.
I recently I read, and I barely read. I read a stat. I'm not kidding. I read that by the time it hits 2030, which is only 5 years.
No one's going to eat anymore. We're going to be sipping like the Jetsons.
No, but
be fucking Jello packs.
80% of the population will be on some sort of fat pill or Ozempic, something like that. But 80% of the population. And I never throw these numbers out, but
before
before
you read, I was on the phone with my boy Mike Strickland Steakhouse, and I was telling him, and I go, "Yo, Mike, listen, like this is not a joke,
right?
Because when you're on trizepatide, you're on Ozempic, you're on Wegovy. What is it? Mugavi?
I don't know, but there's new ones popping out every day.
You can't fucking drink.
Crazy.
You can't drink, and you can't eat.
Yep.
So if you have a fucking restaurant bar, you are fucked. For food and beverage, these weight loss drugs are going to be a fucking big problem for America because people just don't eat like they used to.
Remember we were talking about to Rob regarding pliables, and we were talking about the kids that are the new generation, how healthy they are. Rob said the same thing, that they're not drinking the same way. They're not. They're staying healthy, and they're looking for other meals.
Stop saying they're staying healthy.
They
can't afford to fucking drink.
Listen,
they live at half of them live at home. Half of them live at home too.
It doesn't fucking matter when the drinks are $26.
That is a point. That's a very good point. Very good point. Point taken.
Yeah.
Come on.
Point taken.
Bro.
No, I agree with you.
Listen to me. When we go out tonight, you're going to see. I brought 4 shooters with us.
Oh, boy.
Why? Because that's going to save us fucking $80.
I mean,
how many of you guys are going out tonight? How many people are going out tonight?
You want to come?
Bro,
I'm good. I can't.
Listen,
I got my kids thinking.
You know,
Greg,
I now live.
We rage. Right?
I now live in Miami. So unfortunately, Miami's prices, in my perspective, are much higher than New York's prices now. And you go out for a cocktail, you're talking.
Yo, it's those Bitcoin boys. It's the Bitcoin boys.
$28 to $32 for a drink in Miami.
Wow.
It's expensive. So if you're going to one of these new hot spots,
Darren's got a Sweet Honey Farm flask.
Right, dude. I mean, I just go straight for the tequila and just start pounding.
That's what I do.
So
I mean, you're
yeah.
talking like I'm an easy $100 to $200 tab myself, just going out and drinking if we're going to go out for like a night.
Just taking the edge off.
Just taking the edge off, just dealing with the people around me.
I can tell you, Darren, I've been with you. It's 200 to 300 just for you.
I just said that.
One time I thought my wife took all my booze and threw it out, but it was
They
me and
get
my
like
friends.
that.
We drank it all.
People get like that, man. You know, the wives watch. They watch how much you drink and they throw it away.
Like hawks.
Well, there's like this weird
they're on
paranoia you get right the morning after. Sometimes you think people are out to get you.
Yep.
So I don't drink as much as I used to.
Todd, it's the bro show, man. I'm
just saying. I was
Are you
about
having,
to
like, a
say
come to
was,
Jesus moment here?
but
What
what I was about to say was, but
Just
when I
come
do,
say it.
I have a good time.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
I just
I'm
don't
not
do that much.
I'm not
Yo,
saying home
tell him
having
about
dinner.
the bro. Remember
Hold
that
on.
that original guys' night we had with all the lobsters and you want to talk about caviar, dude? Dude, did you miss that one? Oh, you
Yeah, he
missed
wasn't
that
here. He
one.
wasn't there.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Bro,
we're doing bumps of caviar.
Caviar. Yeah, bumps of caviar,
Caviar
please.
bumps.
Caviar bumps. No, nothing else. Just bumps of caviar.
That's exactly what it was.
Yeah, it's exactly what it was.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Tell
put it on,
me.
you put it
We,
on your hand, dude.
You
it
ever heard of
warms
this?
up.
No.
Oh,
Some
I mean,
beluga bait. Oh,
I even
baby.
like Gabrielle's and them down here do it, but it's very big in Miami. You put the bump of caviar in your hand, then
No
you
way.
slap it up.
Really?
Yeah, you fucking push it on the roof of your mouth. The eggs explode. It's
You're kidding
sick.
me. I didn't know that.
Oh,
I
yeah.
I had,
Yeah.
We had oysters.
This
We had 3
podcast
different
for me
kind of
is like
oysters.
learning
Bro,
serious.
we had all these
We had the
oysters.
seafood tower.
We had like 36 lobsters, which was total overkill. We had all those dry aged
We had the
steaks,
colossal shrimp.
the fucking scallops the size of hockey pucks,
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
and then the charcuterie board the
Oh,
size
you
of
gotta
this
have
table.
that. Gotta have
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it was
was
actually
a good
better
night.
than it was like better than any wedding anyone's ever been to.
Wow.
That was a great night. I got to do more of those.
Wow.
Yo, house parties are so
Is that your
fucking
house?
awesome. Yeah, I have parties. I used to have like the craziest parties at my house. We would do these parties for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Because going to the restaurant on Valentine's Day sucks, but everyone wants to go out. So we would do like private parties at my house. Bro, we would get annihilated, have the best time. Then we would have like wine tastings at my house. Man, we had some good ones.
Mhm.
We had some really good ones. Dude, when you pair wine correctly with food, it's like the pinnacle of life. I mean, it's really fucking awesome.
How long are you gonna be in town for?
Yeah, so I stay the whole entire summer. So I'll be here from May 1st to September 1st.
Oh, got it. So you're here. Now.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
it.
here. I live right by the farm. Got a little spot.
What did you get? Where do you live?
I got it right behind Rita's.
Would you
Town
you
Ice.
rented a place?
Yeah. So
Wait,
I used to have a place
in
in Jersey
Manalapan?
City.
Oh, the condos right behind Rita's.
Yeah, right behind Rita's. I got
Rita's
one of
on
those.
Route 9 or
Yeah.
which Rita's?
Yeah, right over by
How are those places? Those
They're
are brand
beautiful.
new.
Yeah,
Are
they're
they?
nice. They're nice.
Yeah.
Perfect for what I need. You know, my wife and kids will come up. It's
Yep.
perfect for them. It's
Yep.
it's a nice little spot. Like, I
So
don't
when,
need
wait,
to
so when
fancy.
they come up, we'll when we
They
did that
come
day
over
up
the
in the
weekend.
American Dream, dude, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Why don't we
American-
do something?
Yeah, we will.
So, dude, you're gonna be with me. You got to meet my friends. We all hang out. We all have young kids.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute. You gotta be my friends.
Yeah, I mean, I've
Yeah,
met
yeah.
most of
Well,
his
dude,
friends
so
already.
his wife,
It was just the way you said it.
Yeah, it's like I've never met him and his wife.
You gotta
like,
be
I
my
don't hang
friends.
out with you. How many
I
kids?
want you to be my friends.
So he's friends with Devin and Devin's friends. So like I have a different group of I have a friend. Obviously, I'm friends with them, but I have a different group of friends. And we have young kids. And we all hang out, and it's a great time. We all have I don't have a pool. My friends all have pools. We hang out at the pool. We have like a great time, and I think Jess will really like them. We had a great time. We were at American Dream.
Yeah.
Darren hooked it up. What was it?
Yeah, we went to you, Robbie, and all of
Yeah.
us went for the kids. I mean, honestly, American Dream to me is like it's a shit for the kids because they get to go.
Dude,
We have a great time.
yeah.
You know, all these assholes that like mock American Dream. It's like, dude, would you rather it be empty all these years? At least it gives you something. So instead of bitching and complaining about everything, like
Why-
go enjoy
yeah,
it.
yo,
I never understand Jersey. people.
Why does
haven't
New
been there,
Jersey?
Ben.
New
No,
Jersey?
I've yet to be there not once.
Yeah.
I haven't been.
Oh,
once.
dude,
You haven't
it's
been to
awesome.
American Dream?
I have not.
When you
My
go,
daughters got older, so we just never went. But maybe
listen,
we should just
it's
go
for-
do a walkthrough.
we should all go. It's for walk like every walk of
When
life.
do you
My
wanna
buddy
go?
Mac, we can go
I'll
whenever
go
you guys
again.
want.
Well, how
Yeah,
old are
yeah.
your kids?
My kids are 9 and 7, so they're
Oh,
younger.
and same thing. So
Yeah, but
mine
you
are-
know what? The thing is, like a water park, it's for every age, right? You can
That's
anybody
true.
could go.
True,
true.
Then it's like the kids go off on their own.
True.
We're all hanging out now. It's like we're just being big kids too. So
I've
I
only
love
heard
it.
good things about
I
it.
personally think American Dream is one of the best things around here, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You can go. It's a plethora of shit you can
I
do
heard
in one
all
day.
the theme restaurants and
Yeah.
everything. Like,
I loved it.
I've actually never shopped there, so I have no fucking idea about the
I don't know
shopping. But
either.
I've gone and like we've made a day of it where the kids have
Yeah.
gone like
Did
the
Nickelodeon.
yeah, we did Nickelodeon. We did a miniature golf. We did. I mean, I've probably been over at least
That's cool.
And how old are
2,000
your
times.
kids? You have kids?
I don't have kids. I got nephews that I
So that, but
I-
that's
I
why you
take
haven't
all the
gone,
time,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. So if the kids are out of that, you know, I get you. I get you.
It was big for my son too. You know, my son's like delayed,
Yeah.
and dude, like I'm telling you, every time we give that kid an adventure, he accelerates like learning. So I love doing activities with my son. It's so good for his
Awesome.
it's so good for him learning. And
Yeah.
I don't understand New Jersey people, dude. Like people even come at me on this podcast show, and I'm like, dude, you don't understand. I'm the most New Jersey motherfucker you'll ever meet in your life. I came from nothing. I started my empire with $300. I have every fucking excuse to be locked up in jail, be some degenerate, and like I'm your guy. Like I'm your guy from Jersey.
You're
and
Rocky of Jersey.
I'm
You're the
legitimately your guy.
bro.
Like, why are you like you're coming at me like, yo, come hang out with me, bro, and let's like
You're the
talk.
bro.
Like, I'll hang
What
out
we
with you.
should do is
Like-
we should do a bro fucking podcast for American Dream. That's what we
Yeah.
should do, guys.
You wanna
Guys,
do it
I
live?
can't give you guys all
Live
the
from
fucking,
American Dream.
I can't support this fucking show.
Seriously.
And give you guys
Great
all
idea.
the fucking
Great
ideas and all the connections.
Great
But
idea.
I will, because that's what I'm here for.
They would love to do that. They would love to have us. Why not?
So I will put you in touch with Mac. Mac will make it happen.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think it'll be phenomenal. Go up
Wait,
in one of
Mac,
the booths.
Mac wants to sponsor the. This will be the American
met
Dream
Mac there?
podcast.
Terrific.
Studio?
Let's do it. Their
I'm
name
going to put
yeah.
all of us in Pier 13 shirts when you do the bro show.
Wow, great.
I love it. I love it. Nice.
No,
Wow.
seriously, I
He
think
has
it'd be great for this.
arrived.
I think
He
it's
has
All right,
great.
so
You're
all right, so let's close it out here. I'm gonna fucking throw it out there.
Throw it out.
All right,
We're going jet skiing.
I
Just about to say
love
that.
I love Angelica's. I love
Oh,
Butcher Block.
fucking God.
I love Cousins. I love Frank at Gabriella's. I always get so fucked up at Gabriella's. I never end up even eating because they
When
always
are we
like
going to have Frank on the show?
we'll get Frank on.
Yeah.
I think he was a little nervous actually because he's always seen me. I'm always
He
at
probably
Gabriella's
think-
at like
he
10
probably
o'clock
thinks
at
you're
night.
banging out shots here. and
Yeah, yeah,
out
yeah,
here.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what am I getting myself
I don't know if
into?
Frank knows the actual work side of me.
Okay.
Frank-
He would love to be on the show for sure.
Oh yeah. I love Frank. Frank's awesome
He's a
too.
showman.
Do you guys want to hear a story, bro?
No.
I'm at Court Jester, right? I'm at
Oh,
Court
Matador?
Jester.
Hey, I like Court
And
Jester.
they have
Court
no
Jester's
parking
all
there.
right.
I like. I think
In
you have a good
Matador?
burger. No.
Look.
Second jet is bad to get parking.
We're talking about like, hey, when you fuck something up,
Yeah.
give them a round of shots, right?
Oh, okay, fine.
So this is my bartending days, right? So I have like those black neon, what are they? Those like dress pants, man. Like you wear like when you're a bartender.
Oh, you were in spandex.
Not spandex.
Jeggings?
No, they're not jeans. It's thin, bro. It's like thin material, black pants, right? It's like a dress pants.
It's okay. Whatever you're into, Jamie. It's fine with us.
Yeah,
We're
right.
fine with it.
Swishy
Whatever,
pants.
bro.
So I order wings. I get wings and I get nachos with the cheese, right? And the server, you ever like
Capizios.
what's that?
That's what you're wearing. Capizios.
Maybe.
Okay.
I've never even heard of Capiz.
So,
what the fuck is this?
You ever like
It's from the 80s.
you ever like just look
You
at
mean
someone?
Cavaricci's?
Cavaricci's.
Oh.
The fuck Caprizios? What are you talking
Those
about?
are the
Craig?
shoes. The shoes were the Caprizios.
I don't know, bro. I got
The
dress
shoes
pants
were.
on.
That's what the shoes
So-
were.
We're at
Remember the shoes?
No,
what the fuck?
That's
What
great.
was the place I was at, bro? In
Court
Freehold?
Jester.
Court Jester, right?
And wings.
Got the wings, and she's like shaking, carrying the nacho cheese, right? It's this bowl of nacho cheese, and it's on this plate, and she goes to put it down, and it falls off the plate, and it lands upside down on my inner thigh.
No.
And I'm like, and like, bro, the thing is, with
Scalding.
scalding hot nacho cheese,
Oh.
The guys have gotten that much action in years. Has it?
yeah. So the thing is, it wasn't like hot soup, right?
Yeah.
It sticks.
Yeah.
And it
That shit's
stays
sick,
hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where soup like rolls off, or like it
It's
it
thin
cool-
enough. It
Yeah,
goes
it's
down.
thin.
yeah. Oh.
So
This
I'm
is
like,
thick and insulated.
and I'm like trying to push it off my leg. I'm making it worse.
Oh.
And she's like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." I'm like, "Hey, you know what? It's fine. I'm in the industry. Like, hey, thank God this happened to me. Because if you did this to somebody else, like, they'd probably call 911. They'd be
Right.
on a stretcher."
Yeah, yeah.
So the
You bet.
the manager comes out and she's like, "Oh my God, sir, I'm so sorry. Like, just want to let you know the nachos are on the house." I'm like, I just got fucking 3rd-degree burns on my leg.
Oh.
Like, what about the wings? Like,
Oh.
you're gonna fucking bang me out for the wings after you just
Burn the shit out of
literally
me.
fucking
No.
napalm my inner
Right,
thigh?
Right.
So I'm like, whatever. Like, I'm like, dude, I'm too easygoing. But I'm like, Jesus, dude, like that actually hurt. Like, you got me bad with nacho cheese to the leg.
That's not good.
So yeah, I mean, I like the Court Jester.
It's just a good go-to. It really is. You
a
can
kid,
get
a kid
drink
made a
there.
mistake. A kid made a mistake and almost burned my fucking balls off. I
All right,
almost-
so you're not gonna go
almost-
back.
No, I
get
go
you.
back. I go there when we fuck something up. Like, we give you your money back. We give you a new order.
Right, you
Like,
do the right
we go above and beyond. But that's just how I do things, and that's hospitality.
Yep.
Agreed.
And that's
Agreed.
you just kind of expect that when you're in the business and
Mhm.
people are it's just kind of like what you expect. So, like, honestly, dude, I was a bartender in the restaurant world long enough, dude. A round of shots is so easy to do. It goes
I
a
got
long
you.
way.
That's what I used to do when I was a chef. If my kitchen fucked up that bad,
Yeah.
I didn't have the front of house manager go to the table. I
Right.
went to the table.
Yep. Yep.
And I
Well,
said,
you got to do the human sacrifice as
Right.
well, right? Like, you sit the guy down and you just put one right in the back of their head at the table so they could see how sorry you are. Little human sacrifice. Not what, right there, and you never did that?
No, I mean
All the time.
You know, it's funny.
Here's the dishwasher.
It's
We're
funny.
really sorry that your fucking steak was overcooked. Let us human sacrifice somebody for you to feel better.
You know, James, who you mentioned, James is my business partner.
Yeah.
James is like so fucking good at that shit. Like, you know,
It's a joke. No one's getting human sacrifice.
No.
Like,
No,
it's a
we
joke.
understand.
Okay.
We
Well, the
got it.
listeners might. They might think, holy fuck. they're doing-
Everybody's safe here. Everybody's safe.
Yeah, we're gonna
good.
take you out back.
Jamie's
going
the
on?
greatest
Sure.
guy. He's just
We're good.
Take him out back.
Pizza or pasta?
Show him in the bathroom.
Speaking of pizza, where's your go-to pizza spot, Darren? How about Monmouth
Well,
County?
I mean,
County, Danino's, right? You son of a bitch.
Yeah, I am a big Danino's guy.
Danino's is great.
You know,
I was just there.
love it.
I was just there.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yesterday, I stumbled across this place called Melly's, which is right in Old Bridge.
That was one of Danino's guys.
Yeah.
He didn't
Oh,
want
was
to do.
it?
He didn't want to do
so
a store.
funny, I didn't know that until you just said that.
Melly's
But
is
I'm a
great.
big grandma slice guy. So
Yeah.
like, I went in there. I snuck away from the farm and got. I was like, dude, this place is
It's amazing.
fucking
Yeah,
awesome.
that guy ran
But,
Danino's for a long time.
yeah,
So
Danino's
Melly's,
is good.
yeah, he learned how to make pizza through Danino's.
Well, now it makes sense because
Yeah.
I had no clue. Went there, it was awesome.
But I got to tell you,
But
mad
in
respect.
general, I'm a big Lucali guy.
Melly's very good.
Lucali guy in like New York, Joe's.
Oh,
Lucali.
yeah, Joe's is Joe's just
Those are-
fucking hits.
And also, my daughter and I are like huge fans of Detroit pizza. So like Emily Squared in the city.
Oh, I don't know it. Really?
Dude, Detroit. I mean, it's fucking legit.
It's called Emily Square.
Emily Squared or Emily
Right.
Pizza.
we're
Yeah,
talking,
yeah, yeah,
we're
yeah.
talking like New Jersey here.
I know you. Well, I mean, listen, it depends what like Pete and Elders. I love to crush a good pie like that.
I,
See,
I don't
I
think
don't
I've
think
I've
it's
never
that-
had Pete and Elders.
Get out of
Yeah.
here.
Okay,
We gotta go.
can I
You
say
want to
about
just go
Pino's?
right now?
Yeah.
I
We'll
think
go.
it's
I'll
good,
go.
but I
We'll
don't
go.
think it's great.
No,
I
I
don't-
didn't say it was great. I said it's a good pizza. You
Yeah.
want to crush
It's good.
it. It's
Yeah,
fun.
What,
It's
it's
good.
like
It's
that thin.
easy.
It's that thin
It's thin
crust.
crust.
Really thin,
yeah,
right?
real
I mean,
thin.
I
I
lived the
lived-
whole thing. You get a T-shirt.
When I was in Jersey City, I mean, I lived literally a block away from Raza.
Okay.
So Raza was obviously the mecca right now with the we're claiming. I do
Yeah,
love it. I thought
yeah.
it was great.
That's good.
But like I mean, if I'm going up north, I'm going to Basile's in Hoboken. I love that. I love their pie.
Delicious.
Damn.
Yeah. So
Is that a
Russ,
brick
I'm
oven?
getting
Russ
so
a good
hungry.
buddy. Yeah. Huh?
Are those brick oven pizzas, or is it like a?
I'm not positive on that. But I will tell you this: when I moved to Florida, that was the biggest thing that I missed was pizza and bagels.
Yeah.
The two things you couldn't find. Now everybody's moved down there, so it's like you can get
Yeah.
pizza. It's actually great now that you can actually eat good.
Sal was
pizza.
telling me about the water in Miami. He said he says he thinks his pizza in Miami is even better than New York. And,
Really?
it's
All
know
'cause
what?
of the water.
Well, it's really cool. So like I get to be friends with such cool people.
Yeah.
And I get to learn about pizza from
Yeah.
Sal and
Yeah.
and Joey. Like they're third generation. I mean, you get to meet his dad. The dude. All we do when we're together, we just talk about food or pizza and like the obsession. The fact that they've made it so many generations and the fucking obsession is still as fresh as it was when his grandfather was around. It's really cool. I've learned so much. Me and Sal were working out together for a long time every day, just talking food, pizza, stuff. Like I've learned so much about pizza. It's really fucking cool. But yeah, he is very happy with the way
That's
the
funny.
pizza's
That
coming
my
out.
next,
in Miami.
so my one daughter, she'll be 9 next week, and she had come to me. We do the food trucks at the pier, and every
Yeah.
year, as we started I'm not trying to like go back and forth here, but as we were starting to get older, we started realizing like, hey, we could start owning these trucks. Like we're leasing them out to everybody. Why don't we own them? Like
Yeah.
we own the space, we own everything. So we started buying up trucks.
Yeah.
We have a lobster, we got the Gringos, we got a wing truck, and then last year my daughter says to me,
Let me commissary your shit, man.
so it's funny.
Yeah.
My daughter Sophia is a huge pizza buff, but she also like really watches what dad does. She wants to be an entrepreneur, own her own business,
Nice.
and like nobody taught me shit when I was growing up. So I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, I'm gonna give my daughter everything she needs. She goes to the drawing board and she comes back like I don't know a week later, and she says, "Dad, I came up with a concept for the pier." I was like, "Oh, what is it?" She's like, "Well, both of us love pizza and we're buds." So I came up with a concept called Pizza Buds. And I was
Wow.
like, what?
It's a great name.
It's a great name, Pizza Buds.
Yeah.
So she goes, yeah.
You can't steal it. Can't steal it.
Nobody steal
No.
that fucking idea because it's coming next
That's
summer.
right.
at the
That's
pier. So yeah, now we're in this whole idea of like how we're going to put this truck together. She's picking everything out. But I would love to sit with Sal to go over just like, the mechanics of it all.
Pizza
And
Buds.
bring her in. Pizza Buds. We're buds and we love pizza.
I like it.
And that was her
I
explanation.
could see that as a chain everywhere. Pizza
Everywhere,
Pizza
right?
Buds.
Yeah.
So I thought it'd be kind of cool to like bring a young kid in, get
Yeah.
them a YouTube channel, show them how they start
Dad
a
and
whole
son are
business.
going,
Do, like,
taking
little
your
bar
daughter
guys?
going.
Yeah, huh?
Like
Pizza
little
Buds.
personal pies.
That's it.
We don't know yet.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, it's still in the early
Personal
stages.
pies.
I
So
would do small little personal
Yeah.
pies.
This is great.
Have different toppings.
yeah, she's on to something. So I said we're gonna run with it. So this year I bought a burger truck called Mr. Burger Buns, and it's actually the colors of Eat Clean Bro.
Oh wow.
And so she came up with that idea, and we let her run with that one this year. The next year we'll do
Nice.
the pizza.
If you're talking about, can I just say, wait,
Yeah.
we're talking about food here. Pork roll or Taylor ham?
I say pork roll.
Pork roll.
Pork roll, baby.
I say pork roll.
I think it's pork roll as well.
Yeah.
Some people
Yeah.
say Taylor ham. I think pork roll as
I
well.
thought Taylor Ham
You know
is
what?
the name
This
of
is-
the brand.
That's
Let
like
me tell you
saying
it's so cliche.
Corvette.
I know.
Now, no,
Jamie's gonna
look,
yell at me. I
here's
know.
the
I know.
thing.
I'm in
Not a
trouble.
car.
North Jersey people, right? So they'll be like, Central Jersey doesn't exist.
It does.
First of all, buddy, listen to me. I live within a nuclear radius of New York City, and I got to listen to some mountain man who's going to get attacked by a black bear tell me Central Jersey doesn't exist. Buddy, if New York gets attacked, I'm going down with the city. How are you going to tell me I live in South Jersey?
Right.
When South Jersey's Atlantic City,
Yes.
fucking Camden,
Agreed.
fucking Salem
Wildwood,
County,
Cape May,
Wildwood.
yeah.
Bro, are
Yeah.
you kidding me?
Yeah, we're central.
Yeah, we're
Bro,
I-
there was a
Sandy Hook is central New Jersey for all those people that want to know. When it curves in right there,
I'm with you. We all agree. Everyone at the table, we agree. Central Jersey.
Central Jersey, pork roll. What else we got?
Yeah.
Wawa or Quick Check?
Wawa Quick Check. Wawa Quick Check's
Wawa
great.
all the
Wawa.
way.
Wawa.
I like this guy. I like this guy.
Wawa's great.
Thank you.
Quick Check leveled the fuck up though. I mean, Quick Check really
I've not been
leveled
to a
up.
Quick Check. We have
I
Wawas
just
in
think because
Pine-
Wawa is, Wawa's so big now.
I
mean, a good Wawa hoagie. You can't go wrong.
I love
yo,
the Wawa hoagie.
I gotta tell you,
All right, what else we got in there? I see that. What does it say? Boardwalk pizza or brick oven?
Everybody's seeing it now.
Where we going, baby?
what's up, bro?
Everybody's
There was
seen
that pizzeria I go to in Point Pleasant every time I go there. It's
I know what you're
Tomato?
talking about.
The tomato?
Yeah,
The
tomato.
tomato?
Yeah.
Boardwalk pizza or brick oven pizza?
Oh well, if I'm with my kids and everything, that's special. I like that. So
I
I
agree.
like the boardwalk.
I agree.
What's your favorite thing to get on the boardwalk? Because I always have something that's so
Are you
fucking
reading it?
stable.
Are you
I'm
reading
not reading it, but you made me think of it.
Oh, man.
When I go to the boardwalk in the summertime and I had to show my kids this,
What a
it's a
show.
fucking Neapolitan ice cream on a waffle with a little
wow.
with the the waffle
Yeah,
waffles
yeah,
and
yeah.
ice
Coney
cream.
waffle?
No, waffles and ice cream.
Why don't we do that?
Like
okay.
that's a classic that like when you think of Jersey Shore to me
Right.
growing up, that was it. And it's so big you can barely get
Yep.
in. My kids thought it was crazy, and then they tried it last summer. They're like, "Dad, this is so
yeah,
good."
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
I know.
It's the best.
It really is the best.
Honestly,
You can't
man,
find it
being
anywhere.
I always say this. My parents never made me feel poor, so I'll never be that kid who be like, I grew up poor. My parents never made me feel that way. But they were smart with their money, unlike me, who will go to the boardwalk and buy my kids everything to eat, everything to drink, and also at like Six Flags, right? Like those big Bavarian pretzels that are $30
Oh,
or
yeah,
something.
yeah, yeah.
So we're dunking it in cheese. We're eating pretzels.
Yes.
We're eating pretzels at Six Flags. We're eating ice cream at the boardwalk. We're having pizza at the boardwalk. And like, obviously you're blowing hundreds of dollars on shit that should be $4 or $5 because you're at the boardwalk just getting blasted by location fees. But yeah, dude, the boardwalk's the best.
I used to get sausage and peppers on the boardwalk.
Of
That was
course
one of
you
my
do.
favorite. Or the hot dog.
You're talking the seaside shit, bro. The
Yeah.
best. Yeah.
Well, no, if you go to Seaside, you
Fresh
can
lemonade.
You're gonna get a cheesesteak
The
there.
lemonades are
That-
great. The
oh, no,
cheesesteaks are
no,
great.
cheesesteak, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Right at the Midway. At
And
the
then as,
Midway.
as I got
Yeah,
older, I would
yeah.
get the clams, the half shell.
Right.
The raw
Nothing
bar.
better than Midway down in Seaside.
I
That's
just
the way to
smelling
go.
just smelling the fries down there at the boardwalk. Oh,
It's summertime.
Clam
let's
strips.
go. Let's go,
Yo,
baby.
Tartar sauce.
I love
All right.
I love New Jersey. I love it here. I'm never fucking leaving.
And on that note,
I'm not fucking leaving.
it
I'm
was
not fucking going here.
Yeah.
on that note, I think it's time. It was a
time.
great
Guys,
show.
Thanks, thank you.
I think
Thank
it was
you.
great.
That was a great
Appreciate
show.
it.
All right, when we get back, the key takeaway. Eat Clean Bro. They deliver fresh, healthy, chef-prepared meals right to your door. So whether you're into bodybuilding or weight loss or just trying to eat better without the hassle of cooking, Eat Clean Bro has got a ton of options for you. Gluten-free options, high-protein options, chicken parm with sweet potato mash, buffalo chicken, mac and cheese, turkey meatballs and pasta, teriyaki salmon with jasmine rice, and Eat Clean Bro delivers within 24 hours in New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania area. So if you're looking to try it out or you want help picking some meals that match your goals, head over to eatcleanbro.com right now. Eat Clean Bro. That's where to go.
Where to go?
All right, I got to tell you, hands down, fantastic show. Fantastic show. Your friends were so great.
This is part of my daily life. Darren's a great friend of mine.
Yep.
Todd, I talk to Todd every day,
Right.
even on the weekends.
Yes.
Some probably labor law I'm breaking with calling him so often, but we both love what we do, man. So I hope he loves hanging out with me as much as I love hanging out with him.
Bro show key takeaway?
I think always at the end of the day, do the right thing, comes back.
Yeah.
You know, people aren't perfect. People make mistakes. Always do the right thing. That's like was really jumping out at me as people in the hospitality world. Sometimes you make mistakes. Always go above and beyond to fix it and make things right.
That's right.
And you'll turn your lemons into lemonade.
And I also think I learned from your friends is that if you've got really, really close friends, keep them really, really close to you.
Yeah.
Because I think that, these guys today really made everything just happen. It was so much fun. And I think it was awesome. I'm looking forward
Yeah.
to next week's episode.
That'll be great.
Awesome,
Yeah.
bro.
Thank you, T.
We're out. We'll see you guys next week. This has been another episode of The Bro Show.